The story of the selfish giant, written by Oscar Wilde. This is also from the book It So Happened. Only two chapters, and that too their summary. The story will come in your writing skill. We don't have to read the whole chapter. I am telling you the summary. Just go through it, and you have to learn the story. The giant's garden was very beautiful. Children loved to play in it. Every afternoon, as they were coming from school, they used to enter the large, lovely garden with flowers and peach trees. But the giant was selfish. One day, when he returned home after 7 years of stay with his friend, he saw the children playing in the garden. He shouted at them angrily and ran away. Who ran away? The children. He decided not to allow anybody else to play there. So he built a high boundary and a boundary wall around it, and he also put up a notice that outsiders entering the garden will be punished. The poor children had no other place to go. They didn't like to play on the dusty road full of stones. Then the spring came all over the country. Only in the garden of the selfish giant it was still winter. No flowers bloomed and no birds sang. The only visitors were the snow and the frost which painted all the trees silver. The north wind rode there all day. It was asked it also asked the hailstones to come. The giant wondered why the spring passed by his garden. It was always winter there. One morning he heard some lovely music of a linnet, a songbird, outside his window. He jumped out of the bed and looked out. He saw a wonderful sight. The children had crept in through a hole in the wall. Crept in through a hole means came inside the garden. They were sitting on the branches of trees, which gladly welcomed them with flowers. Only in one corner it was still winter. A small boy was wandering all around the tree and crying. He was to climb up. The giant's heart melted. He went out in the garden. The children ran away on seeing him. The garden became winter again. But when he put the small boy into the tree, it broke into flowers. The boy threw his arms around his neck and kissed him. Other children noticed the change in the giant's behavior, so they too came back. The giant knocked down the wall and started playing with them. The giant missed the small boy. Years went by and he grew old and weak. He realized that the children were the most beautiful flowers of all. One winter morning, he saw lovely white flowers and silver fruit. Under it stood the little boy. He came running close to the boy. He noticed two nail wounds, each on the boy's arms and on the little feet. He declared angrily that he would kill the cruel man, but the child smiled and said that he had come to take him to paradise. In the afternoon, the giant was found lying dead under the sea. So, better go through these two stories and they will come in your